And we're underway. And this one will bring it out for Iowa to the 25-yard line. First snap, 25 for the Hawkeyes, and that's Weegan in motion. And they're going to come up with the run right away. And he goes out for 7 or 8 before the Gopher defense can bring him down. With 4 receivers to the left, he pump fakes that way. And a screen underneath to Weegan, and Weegan's got room. Still on his feet. And just like that, he's into Minnesota territory at the 44-yard line.
We are going to attack with all our weapons in this football game. It's not just tailback offense for Iowa. We're going to be throwing screens. We're going to get it out of our hand quick. And our quarterback is a willing runner. Nice start for Iowa.
A 22-yard pickup. Second down and 8. Gronowski throws complete. And it's a first down to Sam Phillips. Ability, or maybe in the passing game as well. Here's Moulton, and he's tripped up for a loss. And a nice play by John Nestor, working just inside the Minnesota 34-yard line. Xavier Williams in the backfield with Gronowski. Set to throw, maybe. Going to throw late. And got it, complete to Jacob Gill. Gronowski in the gun. He'll give it off to Moulton. Right side, Moulton, big opening. Cut back, and inside the 5, he's tripped up, or it would have been a touchdown. Baranowski, the linebacker.
He just barely gets the toe, and this is exactly what Moulton does better than he did before. More patience, pressing the hole.
Cassie and Patterson in the backfield. This should be Gronowski all the way. Guess not. Yes, it will. Quarterback draw, touchdown.
What a creative play. It's just not a pretty play. You bring your playmaker in motion, and that's a big alert for the Gophers. And then watch what they do afterwards. They use him as a pitch man, a little fake, and a keeper. That is well designed.
Lindsey under center will throw. And to the outside, complete, but going to have to make up some ground just to get a gain out of this. Set up in the eye. And a big opening. Oh, and a trip up, or Moulton might still be running. On short yardage, they'll throw to the outside, complete in Minnesota territory. Weegan down the sideline. He's going to be tripped up.
Different that time. Minnesota loaded box again, went man-to-man coverage. They're bringing this Caden Weegan more and more into the offense, and he's becoming a Tim Dwight type weapon for them.
Got 28 yards out of this. His first he got around Nestor, and then down the sideline from the Minnesota 22-yard line. Second down and 6. Moulton again. And he's about 1.5 yards shy. Quarterback sneak all the way. I think he got it. Gophers say no. They'll have to unpile everybody. Oh, he might be short.
It's right at the line.
The linesman came right down the line, as you saw.
The marker is right on the line if it touches the line.
Second offensive series for the Hawkeyes, and they're threatening in the red zone again. Gronowski keeps. Minnesota equal to the task this time. An All-American here at Iowa for the most field goals in Iowa history, and he's tacked one more on. That's career field goal number 69 from 34 yards out. Now he's got to get something going for this offense. Their defense has been on the field the whole quarter. Lindsey stands tall, rifles one, intercepted. Picked off by Zach Lutmer, and Lutmer's going the other way, and he might score. Touchdown, Iowa! A pick 6 by number 6.
Baiting the quarterback. He'll follow and then drop back on the pass. Watch him. Drake Lindsey thinks he's got a free wheel route. He does not. He thinks he's got just the linebacker covering him. He drops back, and Lutner, who everyone says is coming on for Iowa, I guess they're right.
Lindsey, quick throw this time, and that's complete, but it's short of the first down. Got it to Drew Bibbers, tight end. Moulton, the tailback. Gronowski, play action. Might want a big one here. And now he just might take off on his own. And slides into a first down. Nope, not quite.
So just something to keep an eye on.
Toughing it out right now. Second down and 2 Nathan McNeil in the backfield. That's Weegan on the jet sweep, and not much there. First down, Iowa. Moulton straight up the middle. Gets wrestled down, but he picked up about 6. 2nd and 4. Gronowski. Plenty of time. Going long to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Reese Vanderzee, 29-yard score.
I don't know if Nestor could have been much closer, but maybe he could have got his head around. Reese Vanderzee hurt earlier in the year. Actually, he did. I don't know if you can play it much better than Nestor did. Vanderzee injured earlier. He was supposed to be their touchdown maker in the red zone.
Got a rushing touchdown and now a passing touchdown. And let's see if Minnesota can get anything going. That's going to be a loss of 2.
He's probably going to have to do that to stay in the game.
Wanting to throw here and drop the ball. Minnesota covers it. Marcellus Marshall, the right guard, got on top of it.
Number 48 comes off the edge right here. Watch this play. Complete effort around and swings that arm. They all go for that football all the time now. Better than a hit, go for that football.
And that's his second. Lindsey in trouble again. And they'll trip him up. Down he goes. Aaron Graves got him.
On this quarterback, they know where he's going to be. Look at, they're faking the blitz. Drop. Those linebackers have their eyes on the quarterback, and that rush from inside out makes the play. This is getting bad.
Aaron Graves, his 3rd sack of the year. And now it's the toe of Weston that wasn't very good on his last punt. This time from his own end zone. Weegan takes at the 50. Look out. Weegan got a crease. He's going to take it. Touchdown, Iowa. His 2nd punt return score of the year. This one from 50 yards.
Opportunities on offense. Watch how valuable he is on special teams, though. He uses his speed, and then he's really comfortable. Follows the block up front, and wow, right.
With 148 yards against Nebraska. Lindsey, play action, and there's a strike and a first down. Kenrick Lanier. Let's check in with Jenny. Lindsey, quick wide out screen. And tough run. Still short of the first down. Well, Brockington on the reception. Lindsey in the shotgun. Ejeboy to his left. It'll be a throw for Lindsey. Maybe, maybe not. Down he goes. Aaron Graves again. His 2nd sack of the first half.
Coming from one side all the way across, but these linebackers both jump it as Lindsey looks for that under route against the zone. Watch how they jump it. Not there. He's ready to throw the ball. 2 Hawkeyes covering him.
Aaron Graves got married over the summer. He and his wife Aubrey expecting a baby boy. Iowa first down after the punt into the end zone at the 20-yard line. And the Gophers with a 2-yard loss on Xavier Williams. And Iowa's got a 31-0 lead already. Gronowski, play fake, throw back, screen, and the Gophers up to the task there on the tight end, Ortworth. And we got a flag, our first one of the day. And they scored a touchdown on that one. Here comes a blitz. Quick slant, but his knee touchdown as Seth Anderson tried to corral that thing and then.
They could have easily won that game.
Tim in his 2nd year as the offensive coordinator. Here's a bootleg and a throw to the tight end, Jamison Gears. Fake it to Ejeboy. Now they're going to throw it to him, and nice catch. About a yard shy of the first down as he's run out of bounds by Zach Lutmer, the guy that had the pick 6 earlier in the game. Lindsey, a screen to the middle, and they get the first down. Got it to Brockington. Lindsey swings it out. And Ejeboy is just met head on.
Yeah.
by Deshaun Lee.
Right into a shutdown, sit-down corner. They're playing zone, and you lead them right into that guy.
And a form tackle at the end of it right there. And it brings up third down. 12-10 lead. And the win over Iowa 2 years ago here. And that's a nice spinning run by Kamari Moulton. Gronowski will run it. Easy first down, a lot more. Hit as he slides. And Iowa looking for flags. And the players mixing it up a little bit at the end of that one.
Look at it. No one open on the play. Takes the run. Goes, 15, 18 yards. Looks around. Slides late just as he's getting hit on the play by Byron. I think that's a good no call.
That's a shoulder, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good no call. The quarterback slides real late. I mean, the guy's 235. What are you supposed to?
Gronowski off the play fake, looking for more. And this time the Gophers are going to come up with a sack as we check in with Jenny. They won against Penn State last week, which is kind of a nice signature win for them. And that might be the last play of the half as Ejeboy on the carry. No doubt. Let's see if Drake Lindsey can make something happen for the Gophers. His first throw is a dart.
Yep.
And a good play and a first down.
Gives you a chance, but we still got some work to do.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Okay, thank you.
Lindsey off play action on the roll to the right. Throw in deep. And it's intercepted. Not what they wanted to do. T.J. Hall, second interception for the Hawkeye defense.
As he runs out, little possibility on the backside, but he got shot out of the pocket, throws it, and that is a tough play, asking for one of your guys that don't run those type of plays to make a play against a corner that's used to those deep balls.
T.J. Hall, the senior out of Fresno, California, with his first interception of the season, gives it right back to the Hawkeye offense. Jazzy and Patterson is in the backfield for the Hawkeyes. Gronowski throws out in the flat. That's complete to Jacob Gill. Gill got about 7. And headed in the direction again today. Second down and 3. Toss sweep. Patterson's got the first down. Devon Williams made the tackle, but not before number 4 got what he needed. Throws on the money, but about a yard shy of the first down as Jacob Gill's got another catch. Drake Lindsey wanting to throw, not getting a chance to throw. And the sack by Ethan Hurkett.
Coming right over here. Watch him spin as he comes in to make the sack. Whoop! Right inside. He beats Nathan Roy for the sack.
Ethan, another guy that got married over the summer. They had 3 players get married in back-to-back-to-back weeks. Some guys had to miss some because there was honeymoons involved. Extra man on the rush. The throw's complete. Going to be well short of any kind of first down. Only out to the 19-yard line of Javon Tracy. Changing things up a little bit in the run game, if that's what's coming. And it's a run blitz by Minnesota. And still Moulton got about 5 on it. We talked. You can see he just did it the last 2 plays. Bootleg here, throw out in the flat, complete. First down and a bunch more. And it's Wortworth, the tight end. First down, Iowa.
Play before, this time coming at the H-back spot, little bootleg. Everybody runs this on the split zone, bringing their tight end across, little dump off. I used to love that play.
Didn't have to throw it too far, right?
Yeah, just turn around.
You get 19 up. Pretty good numbers throwing the ball. Obviously what he's done running the football this year has been phenomenal. And here's another throw. Nope, this time a sack from behind.
Lee, was it him? No, it was 88. Hayden Large coming in from this side, blocking down. Oh, it was. Coming across, Michael Burke, 80. Coming across, was supposed to clean that guy up.
And he didn't.
He whiffed on him.
Kingsbury ran right through everything.
And then there was no whiff on the quarter.
And the Gophers waiting on Moulton that time. A loss of a couple. Anthony Smith led the way.
Yeah, we talked about Anthony Smith making all those sacks. Remember,
6-yard field goal he hit earlier. And the all-time leading field goal kicker for the Hawkeyes has got another one. That is career field goal number 70.
Almost a lock now.
Vandy's tied at halftime, we understand. Here's a shovel pass on an inside run by Cam Davis. It picks up about 7 yards. A couple of interceptions thrown by Lindsey. Is set to throw again over the middle, and that's a first down toss to Davis.
44.
Davis again. This is his best run of the day. He got clobbered at the end of it by Ettringer. Lindsey going to throw late out to Ejeboy in the flat, and he's going to lose yardage. Cam Davis on the toss, trying to get wide, not going to get there. Loss on the play of about 4 or 5. And Zach Lutmer.
Pursue this play. Watch all the flow from these players from the Hawkeye. The pitch goes, and watch those black shirts run this play down. There's 4 different players that could have made the tackle on that play.
That's Phil Parker defense. That's the way they play. But Minnesota finally gets 3 as Brady Denneberg knocks it in. As in the Gophers, and it's all Hawkeyes going to the final 15. And they keep it on the ground. Jazzy and Patterson on the carry. Got an end around coming to Weegan. Slips through a couple of tacklers on a 2nd down and 2 in the shotgun. And a first down run and a lot more. Xavier Williams.
Pull on this play and get downfield and block on it. This is a staple. You watch it all. This Iowa team, they pull the guard and the center. He's been doing it all game.
He's had a good game.
I think he had 98 last week, or when he played against Nebraska, and he's got 78 now. Oh, good play. Good
Lost
defense.
one there. And that was Devon Williams.
It was a good job tracking across this play, coming in and making the play from the linebacker spot. Tracking. No one picks him up inside. That's a busted assignment.
Lindsey steps up and over the middle is intercepted. Cam Buffington. 3rd interception thrown by Lindsey today, and Buffington's got one.
This is the guy that intercepts it, but right here, this linebacker makes the play on it. Trying to go to the check down on the play. One's deeper, goes inside, ball gets kind of strung out as Ejeboy tried to reach for it. The linebacker kind of grabbed him, and the ball went through for the interception. See that? It was
Yep.
Good play inside, didn't get called for it, and the ball just kept going. MVP of the All-American Bowl when he was back in high school.
Fiery guy is what the coaches say. He's running the show right now, and Iowa's looking to score more. Jazzy and Patterson, the guys that are in there, they may be backups. 2nd and goal at the 6. Lindsey's going to keep his own number, and he's in. Touchdown, Iowa.
Is the guy that we're going to go as our backup the rest of the year. He's got some quicks to him.
And this is his first touchdown.
Oregon is playing here against Iowa. That's not a road game.
And first down run by Xavier Ford. True freshman getting a little bit of work here with 3 interceptions. On the ground, Xavier Ford again. Brought down by Derek Weisskopf. They'll pick it up eventually. Minnesota trying to pick up a first down and can't. Nice job by Epinesa on the defensive line, a freshman. Nice play off the edge. Wraps up the tackle and then celebrates a little bit as well. He should. No matter how heated the rivalry is, still great sportsmanship. as the clock winds down for a 41-3 Hawkeye win.